So the lights are about to go out here in Italy for the Italian Grand Prix. Let's do the Tifosi proud today, and they are out here in Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. Second chicane. I'm going to try and make the move better when Hamilton go very slow. We hit the back of Alonso and very nearly spin there, sort of a half spin there. I'm going to try and make the move on Alonso. Here goes this next corner, but didn't really expect to make that move, to be honest, but Alonso broke so early. But anyway, as you can see, Alonso at the pit exit now, and so is Rosberg. Will we be able to get ahead of Rosberg here? And indeed we have. Going down into turn 1, we have the DRS open now, shifting up into 8th gear. Will we be able to make the move now? We're gaining on him, gaining. The slipstream is so strong, and we're past him here. And we're going to cross the line now for the victory here in Italy. Absolutely phenomenal. Hey guys, what is up? It is StopMatt1998 here, and I am back with a brand new video. This is part 15 of my F1 2014 career mode, and here we are today in Singapore for the Singapore Grand Prix. And obviously, remember, we got a win last time out at Monza. What a fantastic victory that was. If we could probably do that again this week, if we can do that again this week, and that would be absolutely amazing. But yeah, as you can see in practice now, an R&D objective to reduce engine wear by 10%. Perform 3 laps in the lean fuel mixture. Sorry, couldn't get my words out there. But anyway, into the final sector now. By the looks of it, we're currently fastest anyway, and I think these laps are going to be the only times we'll set in practice, because I believe it is supposed to rain later on in the session. So I think it'll just be sensible to do the laps now in the dry, as I don't think there is any rain forecast for the rest of the weekend. So that's good, as we're going to come through the final corner now, this is the penultimate corner, then into the final corner, and we're going to set a 146.9, which was us fastest by 5/10 of a second. And in the end of practice, we ended up fastest by 5/10 back to Nico Rosberg, as the rain did come down. So that's why you can see Lewis Hamilton down there all the way in 8th place. As we now skip on into Q1. We've gone out on the prime tyres. Obviously the soft tyres are the prime tyres for this Grand Prix, as the tyre wear is quite low around this track. But anyway, up into 5th gear now, going into the penultimate corner once again. How good will this time be? Will it be enough to beat Jean-Eric Vergne's fastest time at the moment? No, it won't. It's a 10th off. So I don't know whether we're going to go out again and improve that. But as you can see, it's currently alright at the moment, although it really was not that great. Although the first sector was amazing. It was actually a purple sector 1. But anyway, we are now through and into Q2. Only just though, so yeah, let's just hope that we can get through and into Q3, as I think that is going to be a challenge this weekend. But anyway, we are on the option tyres now, so it should be alright, as we are currently in 10th. We set a banker time, which was alright for 10th, but then we set a better time, and we're now up into 5th position. A 45.9, that is not a bad time at all, as Vettel does go fast on a 45.4. But now into Q3, this is our, I think this was our first out of 2 laps, when we did 2 laps in this session. As you're about to see, this lap wasn't the greatest, but as you can see, we're going to cross the line now. And look how close it is between 1st and 10th. It's 4/10 of a second. I've never seen it that close before, but we're going to go for another lap now and just hope that we can improve here. As I think there is quite a lot of room for improvement, as he did make quite a few mistakes, I believe, in Sector 2. I think Sector 2 is really our weak sector. We are setting good times in Sector 1. It's just Sector 2 where we seem to be losing all the time for some reason. I just don't think this... I think this Ferrari really just lack downforce in, you know... So I think that's really what is affecting us. We're going to come to the end of Sector 1 now. How good will this time be? It's 3/10 quicker than Alonso's time, but however we're 800s off on our personal best. So as you can see now, going into Sector 2, how good will this time be? It's currently 300s off Alonso's time, but we're 2/10 up on our personal best. So let's hope that we can improve in Sector 3. And could this be good enough for pole position? I very much doubt it. But however, we haven't been too bad through Sector 3 all weekend, so we do have a good chance here. So let's see. As we're almost just avoiding the wall there, now turning in underneath the sort of grandstand here, which is quite interesting, to be fair. But anyway, through these last couple of corners now, we've got to nail this every apex. In fact, we did get a horrible exit out of there, and I think that's pretty much our chance to pole position over, because of that poor exit out of that last corner. We're going to come through now and across the line to set a 146. Oh my god, we're on pole position. Wow, I did not expect that. A 46.1 was good enough for pole position. Again, I really didn't expect that. Kind of shocked, to be honest with you. But look how close it was between the top 4. Less than a tenth separating them. But anyway, that is our first pole position of the season. Fantastic stuff. Honestly, I really did not expect that, and really that lap wasn't the best either. But as you can see now, we are in the garage now, ready for another 50% race, and we're going to do a 2-stop this race, pitting on lap 9 for the options, then lap 18 for the primes. Obviously, the chance of a safety car, those laps that we pit may change. But yeah, anyway guys, wish us luck. Just look at that, a Ferrari front row, absolutely phenomenal stuff there. As, yeah, we got the lights illuminating above the drivers now, putting it down to lean mix for the best start possible, and the lights are out now, and shifting up his second gear quite early. It seems as if Alonso's got a really poor start, and Hulkenberg's already going to leapfrog him, and Hulkenberg's up to second there in the fourth, and as we do maintain the lead going down into turn 1, as you can see, the AI have dropped back already. Alonso's dropping back massively. He's actually dropped, no, because he still is in third at the moment, but I believe he's battling with Vettel and Button. As we have maintained the lead, we've got to try and increase this lead back to Hulkenberg. At the moment, I believe it's 1.5 seconds, but what a start from Freddie. Really, this is one of his strong points in his driving style. He's really good at handling the pressure of starts. But anyway, as you can see, going into the end of Sector 1 now, what is the gap? It's 2 seconds already. Wow. Fantastic stuff there. As he now skip all the way onto lap 7, not very much happened. The AI did close in on Freddie, and as you can see, Hulkenberg's going to try and make the move out the inside, but he is going to back out as we do lock up massively there. And as you can see on lap 7, we are pitting next lap, and as you can see, Hulkenberg's still behind us along with Alonso and a few other cars. So unfortunately our tyres did begin to sort of wear a little bit. The AI were also on the option tyres, but unfortunately they were able to catch up as we weren't consistent enough with our lap times, unfortunately. But as you can see now, a little bit later on, the safety car has been deployed for the first time in this career mode series. Actually, kind of a shock to say really, considering the amount of 50% races we've done. But anyway, into the pits now, a lap earlier than expected, and interestingly, the other cars are staying out. I don't really see why, because they're also on option tyres. So that's a really strange one in my opinion. I don't know where we're going to rejoin. Whether we're going to rejoin, yeah, we're going to rejoin outside the points, possibly in 12th place. Although Gutierrez has just crossed the line now, and I think we're going to rejoin in 13th, just behind Gutierrez. So that's really strange, and as you can see, skipping on to lap 9 now, the safety car is in this lap, and look at that! Just look at that, the AI are pitting as soon as the safety car comes in. What is the point in that? GG Codemasters, I just don't understand why that is. Again, another glitch of the AI that needs to be sorted out, but anyway, at least Freddie's the only intelligent driver on the grid, so as you can see now, behind Gutierrez, who's staying out an extra lap. As you can see now, hopefully we can make the move going into this next corner, because we might get better traction. And indeed we have. I don't think we're going to have DRS just yet, but as you can see now, we're getting so much better traction than Gutierrez. His tyres must be absolutely dead, and we're already ahead of him up to 6th position. Let's hope we can catch up to Danny Kvyat at the end of this lap, and I believe it's Kvyat and also Sergio Perez. As you can see, we have now caught up to Kvyat, but I believe Kvyat and Perez are both pitting in. So they are all pitting in the air, so this means that we will actually take the lead of this Grand Prix. So, and we have set the fast lap as well. So, well, that's pretty easy, isn't it? So our lead is going to be about 20 odd seconds now, because we were the only intelligent ones on the grid. But as you can see now, skipping on to lap 18, our tyres are kind of gone, and we're going to have to pit in this lap. But as you can see, Hulkenberg's still in second. The gap is around about 30 seconds, maybe a little bit less. We really were pretty brilliant in this first stint, but obviously the deciding factor was that safety car, because we pitted the lap it was deployed, because it got deployed just in time. While the AI decided to pit just as it came in, which I just found really pointless. You can see there a 27.2 second lead, and Alonso in first. Let's hope that Alonso can catch up to Hulkenberg and overtake him, because a Ferrari 1-2 would be absolutely brilliant today, if that is possible. But anyway, onto the prime tyres now for our final stint. We've got to try and make these tyres last. Obviously the tyres can go off the cliff quite easily around Singapore, as we have seen in the real life Grand Prix in the past. But are we going to rejoin ahead of Hulkenberg here? That is the question. And he hasn't crossed the line yet. We're going to put it up into standard mixture now. And yes, we're going to maintain the lead. He hasn't crossed the line. He's crossed the line now. He's going to be about a second and a bit behind us when he comes through turn 1 now. As he's gone through turn 1, and we have maintained the lead here. And now what we've got to do, we've got to increase the gap. I believe these cars behind us are staying out an extra couple of laps, because I believe they're on the prime tyres at the moment, and I believe they'll be going to the option tyres for the last stint. You can see Alonso there on the other side of the track is catching us up at a rapid rate here, because he's on the option tyres. He's catching us up at almost a second per sector, which is really just a dramatic rate, really. I can't believe how quick the AI can be at times, but at least Alonso's got ahead of Hulkenberg. I don't know what happened to Hulkenberg, really. But anyway, we only got a few laps to go here, and really what we've got to do is just nurse the car to the finish. Just be careful. Don't do anything silly. As you can see, we've got a couple of back markers to lap here. As you can see, Alonso has brought the gap back down to 20.7 seconds. As you can see now, just pausing it there for a little bit, don't know why. As you can see, Ericsson's gone out of the way, and we're going to go into the final corner now, and look at that! Ericsson being an absolute idiot. What was he doing there? Just parking his car on the apex, and that has lost us any chance of the win. As you can see here on the replay, Ericsson was clearly trying to get out of the way, and to be honest, from here you could probably argue that we should have done a little bit better to get out of the way, or to have avoided that, but really we couldn't have done. We couldn't have just turned away from him at the last minute. It was just impossible, and thankfully from that, Ericsson retired from the race, which he kind of did deserve. As you can see there, really nothing we could have done about that. We couldn't have reacted any quicker, really. So now we have to put on the put a front wing on, change our front wing, and also put on the prime tyres. Freddie was just so angry about that. He forgot to choose what tyres he wanted, so he didn't choose the option tyres accidentally. But as you can see now, Alonso is going to go straight into the lead, and that's pretty much us. So we pretty much lost the race win because of Marcus Ericsson. Oh, fantastic! I mean, we have so much bad luck at Street Circuit. It's unbelievable. Remember Monaco, and now this. As you can see now, we dropped all the way into 5th because Vettel and the two Mercs have now overtaken us. But as you can see now, skipping later on to the lap, we're just going to dive on Vettel here. So we really don't care anymore. We're just fed up now with this. It's just frustrating, really, how a back marker can just ruin your race like that. I thought the back markers on F1 2014 have been improved, but obviously not. They're absolutely terrible, and they're even worse than before, like pretty much everything on this game. But anyway, we're going to open up the DRS now, and we're hoping to pass at least one of the Mercs here. In fact, we might pass both of them here. What a move from Freddie Gray there. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. And in fact, there wasn't any contact with that either. So what a move that was. Fantastic stuff. And we're going to come through in second place. It's not the win this time. But anyway, it is a Ferrari 1-2. Wow, I can't believe how disappointing that is. Fernando Alonso finishing in first, then Freddie Gray in second, then Rosberg rounding out the podium. But it's a 1-2 finish for Ferrari. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, it's just frustrating how we lost the win there. But nevertheless, still a good 18 points for the championship. As you can see now, we are in 6th place in the championship. Quite a few points behind Ricciardo, but I think he's really the guy to catch up along with our teammate Alonso. We're still third in the championship in the Constructors, way ahead of McLaren and quite a way behind Red Bull, though I think we can catch up Red Bull before the season ends. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you next time for the Japanese Grand Prix.